Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Bomb Squad taking on the Hitmen. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Hunter Greene.
The center fielder,
power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Inside. And that's ball one.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Now, Mike Napoli. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
One ball, no strikes.
Greene, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slur. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. That one out to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Anthony Santander at the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Trout makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, and pitching here today, Corbin Burnes.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here comes Bryce Harper. And that's
a ball.
Cutting but missing down low. Harper tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. On the ground, 2 ball. Seager over to second, and that's 2. Here's Trout. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
That's inside.
Ball, that's it.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Corey Seager. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Tony Clark now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one missed
That was absolute gas.
2-0.
Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
To the right side, Paris. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And now JD Martinez. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings through that one out in front that time.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his foul.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Towards first, Harper. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. In there at the knees. Strike 1. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. Chris Bryant stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
No balls, 2 strikes. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now a chance for Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Started to swing, held up. That one to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. And it's on to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Kobe Mayo. Green back to work. Swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Junior makes the grab, 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Trout, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it finds its way through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
And here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And now it's even up.
Could use a ground ball. Here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Around third, the throw in. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Out towards right center field. Trout sizing this one up. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Satchel Paige.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly.
And that one gets away at the plate. Tosses to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Manny Ramirez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Batting 8.
Now it's Corey Seager. And there's a foul ball. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Cain since September of 2019 and is this one high and deep way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next to hit, Ted Simmons. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that'll do it. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. In the air out towards right center. Griffey gets under it. And it's caught for the out. Now it's Christian Yelich.
Right fielder,
He's 0 for 1.
Yelich.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Outside low. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Reaching down, makes the catch. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Hit on the ground to the right side. Albies to first. 1 up, 1 down. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Albies flying after this one. Drops into the glove. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the fifth inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's the ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. Napoli at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. So now the DH spot, Anthony Santander. Not close with that one, and now it's even 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here comes Corey Seager.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that one almost hit him. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Stays alive. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Martinez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Manny Ramirez digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Base knock right field. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at 3rd. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. So now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Ted Simmons getting ready to hit. Out to short. Seager tosses to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Fought off foul. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. And now J.D. Martinez. On the ground. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
And now it's
Yelich.
Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Hey!
Squirts away a little bit. Tag out at second. It's a double play. And well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Miller back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right
first
there. That
baseman,
front
number 3,
shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He shoots one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. And a good eye there.
Ball.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
The pitch. Headed towards the corner. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. 1 out. Runner at second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one fouled off. 0-1. Swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing plane.
Swing and a line drive. Base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Cut off. Throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Picks himself up at RBI. Fastball off the... Played a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Gossage deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Junior, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
One ball, no strikes.
Alvarez at second. Bryant at first. One gone. So now 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now
Now it's going to be
24,
Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Cut on and missed at 101.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throw to first in time. Nicely done. They get out of the jam. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now Kobe Mayo.
Now pitching. Raleigh Fingers.
Ground ball right side. Harper takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the
The
seventh.
center fielder, number
And now
27,
batting Mike Trout. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss. Raleigh, the tall righty.
0-1.
He features a sinker, a slider, a forkball, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings through that.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box,
0-2.
and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Nasty forkball for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager. Now pitching. Aroldis Chapman.
Check
What you
swing to the
got?
first pitch. Look down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the batter now, Ted Simmons. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Triple digits on that last pitch. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Albies gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli.
The catcher, Mike Napoli.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's a ball. That's inside.
And that one
Nope,
missing
ball.
low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything
Now
came
batting,
together for him.
designated
That's
hitter,
about as
Anthony
textbook as it gets. Got his stride
Santander.
and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Santander at the plate now. That's ball one. 2 balls, no
That's the
strikes to
ball.
count. Runner at first
2
with
balls,
no outs
strikes.
here. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone! And they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Now
New
pitching.
pitcher now, Matt Brash.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Junior grabs it on the run. Tony Clark will hit next.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here's a 1-1.
strike.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Paris tosses to first. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Bryce
The
Harper.
first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Mike Trout. The next
Now
to hit.
pitching. Michael.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-6. Here is Chris Bryant. Yeah, that's it for a strike. It's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Way out front for strike 2.
strikes.
And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Junior swings through it for strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he gets tied up right there.
I'd say that stayed in the
0-2.
tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Outside low, ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now here is Manny Ramirez. There's a strike.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the 9th if you don't tie it up in this 8th.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to first. That's the inning. And we're back. And now the right
For the
fielder,
Barn
Christian
Squad, the right
Yelich.
fielder, Christian Yelich.
Brash back to work. That's inside.
inside, ball.
And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0
strike.
fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2-2.
That one ripped right center field. Griffey drop step, ranges back, pulls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Kobe Mayo. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 down, bases empty. And now Mike Trout. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Now coming in to pinch hit.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Just want to see that stink on your face.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. Digging in, Corey Seager.
Seager. Now pitching. Now slider.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a foul out of play. 1-run game, bottom 9. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. 2-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
At the plate, Ted Simmons. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game.